Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Ooh, what's this? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a KO. Player 1 takes a round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Early round decisions are so important. Down to the wire. Going in? Goes for the Masaki. That's not gonna hit. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A trade fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player this is leaving some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Both sides getting ready. Only a little bit of drive and action out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Become the demon.
Flatline zone.
I am the true master of the fist. Akuma.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Sure you can.
They exchange blows. Sticks the combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Still slugging it out here. Checks them with the projectile. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Hold your breath. The move whips and they get nailed with the punch counter. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of every down to the wire? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Jumps up, fires off the Shinku Hadouken. They exchange blows. Burnout trigger. Big anime vibe with the period then. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Player 1 will look to a super art. That's not gonna hit. Get in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. Hold your breath. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. The combo's there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Yes! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Hit them with a stopping power. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps in, fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player one, this is gonna hurt. Flatlines in. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Demon Raid? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. A jump in? Taking chunks out of each other here. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Can they drive rush? All in with a rush! Player one, what's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Excellent read! Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. Beat them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drops them hard. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. All that effort for so little payoff. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Overhead. Got some big juicy and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Hold your breath. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Jump? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Path to a win. Uses the gauge for a super. No cookout complete without a Kyrian down. Demon Blade kick. Going in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Burnout KO. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. No more drive gauge. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. That drive impact is blocked. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big counter. Very slick with the combo. Hits up with fire. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Counting on the super to do the job. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Akuma's going in. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Zanku Hadouken sees it coming and blocks it out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Taking stock. Player one chases them down. The damage is really gets. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Parries the projectile. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Strings it all together. Hits them with fire. There's an overdrive shorty. Scrapping it out up close. Experiencing burnout. That combo did decent damage. Finishes with the Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? All that effort for so little payoff. Deal some damage with that quick combo. We gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Decent return on that combo. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes the chance to with a super up connect. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. That combo did decent damage. Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be Shinju Hadouken? Big difference in life and secret. Burnout activated. Adamant flame. The corner throw ends it. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. That drive impact doesn't get through. Fires off an overdrive bar. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very slick, fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both life and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Akuma.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact doesn't get through. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Beats it up with a combo, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Was looking for that jump attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Dashes forward. Jumps in. Blocks the impact. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, they haven't gotten their fill just yet. We're running it back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Still slugging it out here. They hit each other. Projectile to try and change the situation. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive attack. Very bad choice there. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. A throw to tie the blow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their... Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Have they no... Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for flawless there. They got him so quick. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Deal some damage with that quick combo. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. And can't keep track of these corner switches. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? That drive impact is blocked. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Will that drive impact get punished? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other up? Get some. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nails the anti-air. Who's going to start? Orbital hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Play brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. That's a counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. No cookout completely. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Akuma's going in. The combo's there. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. Player one, perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. That drive impact is blocked. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Big counter. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. The path to a win looks very tough here. Burnout activates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Got their eye on the air. Sticks the combo. Good parry there, and they gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Decent return on that combo. Player two and a super perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both life and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. The life lead opens up. Can they jump on an opening here? Jumps in. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Goes for the massage. The super doesn't hit. Big throws. Block. Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player one took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Strings it all together. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Uses the drive KO. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Had the radar up and running. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Dashes forward. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Still slugging it out at this range. Player one will look to a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick breather. Jumps in with the crosser. Hits him with a stopping block. What'll happen here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 got him up against the wall and the stud is there. What's next? Player 2 needs to hold out until their flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. That drive impact is blocked. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. They block the overhead, and player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uses the drive rush here to get some. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that brings out the super art? How is it gonna work out for them? Dashes forward. Still slugging it out at this range. Gets carried to the corner. Flushes that off and keeps going. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a links in? Turnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Zones with the fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. In there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.